Black Ops 7 is shaping up to be a very interesting game that frankly I was a little worried about for a while. And, I still have my concerns, but for the most part, I'm excited. In this video, we're going to talk about what to expect for the future of Black Ops 7. We're just in the beta right now, but the game releases on November 14th. And then we're going to talk about what the game needs to be a great game. So let's start out with some of the things I like about Black Ops 7. For starters, the overclock system. It's actually pretty cool. It sounded like it was going to be a big mess of over convolution and just another headache. I was worried. Every attachment, every little thing, got to level it up for overclock. Actually, the way they did it makes quite a little sense. You're rewarded for using your items more, and it's actually very interesting. Next up, let's talk about the movement. Now, the movement is the BO6 movement with the Omni movement. And then there's wall jumping. There's no wall running, which I've tried to do a few times and fell to my death. But there is wall jumping, and it is a great mix between not having jetpacks, but still having more options. I've been in quite a few gunfights now where the opponent has either wall jumped or I've wall jumped, and we throw each other off, and whoever throws each other off the best wins the gunfight. And it is, even when I die to it, it's still a very fun mechanic, and I usually end up cracking a smile. The other big thing for me is this game is absolutely beautiful to look at while you play. It's very vibrant, very colorful. Some of the other games are just gray and dull and almost look too technological or modern. While this is barely futuristic, it's not that far in the future, it blends that together well in a very almost visually uplifting outlook. And I really appreciate it every match. A couple other positives: the gunplay feels really good, like it always does. The maps seem to be pretty solid. I know they're bringing back some of the older maps like they have been in recent years, but the maps we've had on display so far in the beta have been really fun. Now I have one more positive, but it's also kind of a negative. So the negative part of it is the skill-based matchmaking is the most severe, brutal experience I've had playing Call of Duty so far. That being said, I was making this video a couple days earlier. I had just opened my phone to look at Twitter, and I had seen that they put out a tweet saying SBMM is gone in this next playlist coming out. So I delayed the video till now. I played the no SBMM mode, and it is a blast. I have not had that much fun playing Call of Duty since, I want to say Black Ops 4. It's great. If they leave the no SBMM out, this is going to be probably a fantastic game. There's a couple other issues I'd like them to address, but this was the big one for me. The biggest issue I see now that SBMM is seemingly being dealt with is the cheating. If you don't know, in this game, you have to have Secure Boot enabled on your PC to play as an effort to combat hacking and cheating. It's not working. Secure Boot, great, whatever. I don't have a problem enabling it. It's a little bit of a pain, but it's, if it works, it works. But it doesn't work. On the very first day, not even an hour into the beta, the closed beta, mind you, I saw clips of people cheating, and they have their character light up all these different colors, and just auto-aiming and sprinting around the map, and it's just getting so old, man. Why can't we get this solved? Performance-wise, the game's been running pretty good. I've had, I think, one crash, which I don't really remember what caused it. I have a brand new PC that I just got finished, so I don't think it was anything on my end. But the crash, it was very early on the first day, and I haven't had any issues since. I have noticed that sometimes I'm dying around corners. I think that's more of a server netcode issue, but I hope that gets ironed out a little bit. I had that same thing happen in Battlefield 6 beta, and I do want to say from what I saw that they addressed that and have claimed to have fixed that. So hopefully they could do the same thing over here at Treyarch. This next one might be a straight up skill issue. I have not really played an FPS game. outside of Marvel Rivals, which isn't even an FPS. But I haven't played a game where I have to aim since BO6 came out. But I feel like sometimes when I aim down my gun, I can't snap to people very efficiently. Like in other games, I could just snap, boom, I'm at their head or I'm at their body. And in this game, I'm either overshooting or undershooting, and I can't quite get to the bottom of why. I've tweaked some settings and stuff. I can't get to the bottom of it, but this could just be a me issue. I haven't seen anyone else really talking about it, so I'm not sure. Now, what we have on offer right now is just a beta, but I feel like we really should have had the firing range, the gun range in the beta, so when you're in the gunsmith, you can just go test out your guns directly instead of having to take them into a match and be like, oh, I actually hate how that feels. Would have been nice to have that just in the menus like we will on launch. Another thing for me that I think I'm just shouting into the void is the COD HQ. The COD HQ has been a terrible idea since its inception. Why? Why is it a thing? Why do we have to open the COD HQ and then it defaults to the current game? So I try to get into the beta and boom, I'm opening Black Ops 6 and I click on Black Ops 7 and then it closes and then I open Black Ops 7 and its update requires a restart at least once, sometimes 2-3 times, and then I get into Black Ops 7 and I have to preload my shaders. Like, it's so frustrating, and it's been like this ever since they added the COD HQ in what, Modern Warfare 2 or is it Vanguard? Whichever one. Like, it's so annoying. Can we please get rid of the COD HQ? Kind of the last thing we're going to talk about here is zombies. Now, I only played a match or two on zombies, and there's not like a lot on offer. It truly is like a beta zombies experience. You have this little farm map that I mean, it's got everything you really need. There's plenty of area to train zombies around. You can get all the perks. You can get fully pack-a-punch. Like, it's easy, it's simple. There's no Easter egg or anything, at least not that I know of that anyone's found. It's kind of neat, you know. Zombies it feels like zombies. It doesn't feel like anything specifically uniquely special, but it doesn't feel bad either. I was a fan of BO6 zombies, so BO7 zombies just kind of being more of that doesn't really bother me. I know some people might be disappointed, but for me it's alright. Kind of the end of the video here. Let me know your thoughts on Black Ops 7. Are you going to be playing it? Did you play the beta? What do you like? What do you not like? And, you know, if you're not going to be playing it, are you going to be playing Battlefield 6? Don't blame you there. But also, I think this game does have some unique things to offer. It could be a really fun time. I do have a Battlefield video that I'm working on right now that should be out before the launch of Battlefield 6 this Friday. Or to be streaming Battlefield as well as Black Ops 7 over on my Twitch page. So feel free to stop over there, say hello, drop a follow. You guys have a good one. See ya.